This is Chris Potatoes. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Potatoes, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my AEW Dynamite September 13th, 2023 reviews. So here we go, discussing about tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite. Now, we kick off the show with a one-on-one match. It was the AEW International Champion, Jon Moxley versus Big Bill with Ricky Starks at ringside in a one-on-one match for the AEW International Championship. This match, it was a pretty good match between these two guys. Big Bill using his size and everything to try to beat down Moxley during this match, and Moxley tried to do anything to try to take down the big man, like hitting clotheslines and all that stuff to knock down Big Bill a lot of times in this match. A lot of times we see Ricky Starks kept on trying to interfere sometimes in this match and everything. During this match, obviously, this is a Jon Moxley match, so he got to be bleeding. He was busted open during this match. At one point, we see Big Bill hitting a big boot on the Moxley. He pins him 1, 2. Moxley barely kicking out at 2. Eventually, during this match, we see Jon Moxley finally hit a clothesline onto Big Bill, knocking him down. But Big Bill rolled out the ring. Moxley climbs up the top turnbuckle while the referee is dealing with Big Bill that's outside the ring, distracted by him. That's when Ricky Starks interferes, pushing Moxley off the top turnbuckle onto the top rope, pretty much hitting the top rope on the way down. And then during the match, Bryan Danielson comes running down, and he's going at it with Ricky Starks, both of them brawling outside the ring. Ricky Starks managed to get the upper hand by throwing Danielson into the steel steps and everything. Big Bill gets into the ring. Jon Moxley jumped off the second turnbuckle, but he gets caught in the air, and Big Bill hits a chokeslam onto him. He pins him 1, 2. Moxley barely kicking out at 2. Moxley still got some life in him. Big Bill is distracted by Danielson after Danielson takes out Ricky Starks outside the ring. Moxley rolls up Big Bill, but only got a 2 count out of it, and then he manages to lock him onto a triangle chokehold. While Ricky Starks trying to get into the ring and all that stuff, Bryan Danielson's holding him down, making sure he won't. Big Bill kept on trying to fight out of it, trying to like lift up Mox and all that stuff, but it wasn't working out. Then eventually he just taps out. So yeah, Jon Moxley defeated Big Bill tonight in a one-on-one match, and he has retained the AEW International Championship. That's what happened. It was a pretty good match to kick off the show. After the match ended, Ricky Starks immediately starts beating down Bryan Danielson. And Big Bill starts beating down Jon Moxley inside the ring, and yeah, Ricky Starks and Big Bill just dominating them. And then all of a sudden, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castagnoli comes running down, starting getting 3-on-2 pretty much. At one point, he lifts up Big Bill on his shoulders, and Big Bill managed to get on the ring apron and all that stuff, and he quickly escaped and all that, and same for Ricky Starks. So yeah, the Blackpool Combat Club was just standing tall after that. Pretty good stuff for the match. And what happened after the match, I'll give it 3 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was entertaining and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why I'll give the first match. But then after that, we see Renee Paquette backstage interviewing Roderick Strong and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett of the Kingdom backstage. And then all of a sudden, Adam Cole comes walking up and he says that you almost nearly broke your neck last week and all that stuff. And Roderick Strong's like, oh, now you care about my neck. Why don't you care about MJF all of a sudden, huh? And that's what he was talking about. He says that tonight he's going to beat Samoa Joe and break his back and then go on to win the AEW World Heavyweight Championship next week because he is a wrestling legend. That's what Strong said, and he walks away. But yeah, that's what happened there. But yeah, I think, and then I read it showed a video package about Konosuke Takeshita defeating Kenny Omega twice a few weeks ago, All In and All Out. So yeah, that's what happened there. I guess they're up next. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on AEW Dynamite. See you guys later. Until then.